Vacation Friends, a brand new Hulu original film from 20th Century Fox, and stars Lil Rel Howery, Yvonne Orji, John Cena, and Meredith Hagner. It tells a story about Lil Rel and Yvonne Orji are about to become married. They go off on a vacation 7 months before the marriage, and they meet up and they meet these wild couple played by John Cena and Meredith Hagner. They have a crazy week vacation. When they come back home to the marriage, John Cena and Meredith Hagner want to be more than just vacation friends. They want to be actual life friends that you can do on an everyday basis. The film is 1 hour and 53 minutes and is rated R. My name is Max Timber. Welcome back to a new review here on Max Talks Movies. We're talking Vacation Friends. Before we start with my review of Vacation Friends, please like the video, guys. Best way to support this channel at the moment, the thumbs up button down below. Also, please subscribe, ring the bell if you're new to the channel. I do these types of movie reviews, TV show reviews, a box office breakdown show every single Monday, and movie rankings. If you like any one of those things, so subscribe, ring the bell. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. Also, please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on Vacation Friends. First of all, if you've seen the film, tell me, do you like it, not like it? And if you have not seen it, tell me, is this on your wish list or watch list of the weekend? It is available for free with no extra cost on Hulu. Let's talk about Vacation Friends. I had no expectations heading into this movie. I saw pictures. I kind of got but I didn't really know the plot of the movie. And what kind of took me by surprise was I thought the whole vacation of the movie would be the entire movie. And I'm not, again, as I just said, the plot isn't the entire movie. The first 30 minutes of this movie is just the vacation. And then the rest, the hour plus left of the movie is the marriage, the marriage is trying to happen between Orji and Lil Rel Howery's character. And that also really did take me by surprise. Now, this is really funny that this is already the third, this is the third John Cena movie of the summer, which is really crazy. He's really taking off. Obviously, I'm a big WWE fan, not a big fan of him in the ring, but the fact that he's blowing up like this, I mean, he's been working for a while, you know, he's in Blockers where he worked well, a big time movie like Bumblebee, but this summer with F9 and the Suicide Squad already, now you add this, it's been a mega summer for John Cena. Lil Rel was also just in Free Guy. He's also in just a bunch of things. And first of all, the cast is really likable for the most part. Lil Rel and Yvonne Orji's character, again, I know her from Insecure, really like her. These are two completely different couples, and that's kind of the point of the movie. And they each have their own dynamic that separates themselves, but still can't allow them to be actual friends. Even knowing how over the top, ridiculous, insane, crazy that the couple of Cena and Hagner are, because they are over the top. They hand them drugs, drinks, go on these crazy adventures on this 1 week vacation. It's really, really high intense. And the first 30 minutes really does feel like a highlight reel of what our characters are doing on vacation. And I'll say this, I did actually like John Cena in this movie. Now, did all of his humor work? No, there are too many times where I thought they could have really settled this movie down a touch, because the movie is trying to have some really good, serious, actual themes about how your vacation friends, these people can also be your people in who you need in your actual life. And that actual message I really like about the movie, because and I'll wait for that to get to my negatives, but the whole cast is really fun to watch. The Lil Rel is really funny once again. And I did have a really good time watching the movie. It was an easy breeze watch of 1 hour 50 you'll get all year. You're never looking at your watch, and you're just trying to just sit back and watch these people go on vacation. Now, it's not like a movie where you're just watching people go on a vacation. These people are actually a part of an actual story. And John Cena and Meredith Hagner had, I think, the most fun out of everyone in this movie. They're playing these over-the-top, eccentric characters that don't seem real, and you probably on paper don't want these people in your actual lives. But as you dig deeper in the movie, become even more likable and likable throughout the entire movie. It just works like that. And each couple has their own thing, as I just said, that works really well. You're rooting for both couples to get out of this movie feeling good about themselves at the end of this film, which I thought was a really, really smart move. And the four of them all together have great chemistry. That has to be number one priority for this film, is getting these four on the same page chemistry-wise, and the four clearly do, which helps. They each have a different dynamic with each other. Lil Rel and John Cena have probably the biggest, most important, I would say, dynamic of the entire movie. But as a whole, each of them have their own things with each other that also makes the film feel unique. Again, the movie also, we're in pretty much beautiful locations the entire movie. I'll say I was chuckling. I would say 60 to 40%. There was a lot of jokes that did not work, got them negatives, but there were times where I was chuckling and genuinely laughing, especially in the first 30 minutes of this movie on how ridiculous this vacation is. It actually worked for me how ridiculous it was. But again, it's a fun, easy movie to, one of the most easygoing movies to watch I've had all year. Is it going to be a recommended comedy for me? Probably not. Let's get to my negatives on why that's not the case for me. As I said, again, not all the jokes work, but my biggest issue with the script is the balance of how ridiculous and how far-fetched this is. And the movie just has a trouble time balancing how far we can go with the movie. John Cena's characters are doing ridiculous things that no real people on vacation actually do, and then try to have a grounded story. And that's when the movie struggled for me the most, because I actually wanted to go deeper into this theme I really did connect with, but the movie wants to be one is trying too hard to be ridiculous. They really don't want you to buy that these people can be these people's actual friends, and you don't really get that. It's just, for me, I think the movie should just calmed it down a touch. I like how ridiculous and over the top John Cena and Meredith Hagner characters are. I really do. But at some point, there are so many points. There's like 3 or 4 points in the movie where you could have told a scene to chill out and drop the volume from like 100 down to like 40, because it goes for it 100%. And it just needs to settle down a bit. That's what I would say with the script and just the feel of the movie. Sometimes the film just needs to settle down when the film doesn't. And that's when there's a lot of missed jokes going on. And because it doesn't settle down as much as I think as I'm talking about, there are just so many tonal shifts where you're going from this over the top, I said 100, and then you're having John Cena and Lil Rel have a serious talk, and you're kind of like, this is not the same movie at times, and it really is crazy. But again, as I said, not all the jokes work. There's also way too many subplots going on that there don't need to be around these 4 characters. There's a storyline where Lil Rel is not liked by his fiance's family, more importantly, her father and her brother. And it's just too much going on. There's a pregnancy storyline that's in the movie. There's just way too many things. There's coworkers that people for Lil Rel work. For me, there's just too many things going on, because you spend the first 30 to 40 minutes just on these 4 characters. And then you're back at the wedding week, the week of the wedding, and there's all these other things going on, and then just get thrown at you 45 minutes into the movie. And for me, it felt rushed at times. But overall, guys, it's a fun, easy watch, turn your brain off comedy. Is it going to be one of the best comedies or movies of the entire year? Definitely not. But this is a very watchable movie for me that I actually had more fun with than I thought heading in. I like the cast a lot. The 4 of them have really great chemistry together. I could easily see a sequel to this movie. If enough people check this out on Hulu, they could easily get this cast back together. And I would actually really enjoy seeing a sequel. But the difference in tones don't all have to work, and too much going on will cause me to give this a 3 out of 5 stars. I'm going to give this movie a 60%. I had a fun enough time, guys, with this movie. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. My review of Candyman will be out today, which is very, very exciting. And on Monday, I'll do my box office breakdown. So also, I think we're on episode 6 of Ted Lasso. I'm going to give you my halfway season spoiler review of Ted Lasso in the coming days. So subscribe, ring the bell. I'll see you soon.